Hey Scorpio, it is your girl Alex, and I'm back again to bring you guys another tarot reading. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Personal readings are open, by the way, along with some other appointments. The Puerto Rico Soulfire Wellness Retreat RSVP period is closed. Let's see. Ooh, the Hierophant. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. That's 15 swords. And Sun with the Page of Wands. Okay. And you can see all of those cards. Muy bueno. Ten of Cups, Two of Wands. I can tell you right now, somebody is jumping, leaping even to a conclusion. This is the Page of Pentacles. Uh-oh. That's the Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Their mind is working overtime. Over analyzing, not necessarily seeing the I want to say not really seeing the big picture, right? Especially leading with the Hierophant. The Hierophant for me is big picture thinking, right? Not necessarily looking at something from your subjective, perceptive, or perspective, right? Or your point of view, but looking at it from a whole, okay? The Hierophant obviously has everything to do with religion, marriage. He's a spiritual advisor. For some, oh. So here's the thing. Anytime I see the High Priestess, that kind of says to me, okay, your intuition, or a lot of you been looking at tarot readings. But my intuition said this Hierophant is someone either in active prayer, or they could have gone to a psychic, right? In real life, in the 3D. Okay, we're getting a little glare on that sun. Or the Lovers. Okay, you can see the Lovers now. Okay, so someone is praying for a Ten of Cups. Kind of feels like maybe Scorpio, they're tired of waiting for you. They just want to get to it. This feels like a close but no cigars, right? It's almost like it's good, 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 then bad, 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 good. So with the swords being here too, I feel like for some of you, your mind is working overtime. And right now, your mind is telling you about your cups, right? Your mind is creating pictures and jumping to conclusions about a particular situation. I feel like it's a love interest. As I pull out the Emperor, now we have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay? So this has everything to do with husband, wife, and marriage. And it doesn't necessarily mean you are married. It could mean your views on marriage, your overall views on commitment. They could be very traditional. There's a lot of waiting. I got the Seven of Pentacles twice. Oh, you got the Three of Cups. And the Hierophant again. So Hierophant, Three of Cups, Hierophant. Page of Cups. Look at all these cups. All right. Scorpio. End with the Tower. And the Tower is the Seven of Wands. Somebody is about to have some sort of breakdown. I feel like things like traditional marriage, gender roles, uh, uh, relationship types of expectations are present so far. Okay. I have the Sun, the Lovers, and the Tower in the end. I have the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Wands there. I feel like somebody feels like you're the one, or they feel like they're your one. Okay? But the one is definitely the subject here. And it's almost like they're wanting you to either they're trying to rush to this decision or they want to rush you to this decision. With that Knight of Wands there, that just kind of says to me someone is hot and cold. You know what I mean? The Knight of Wands next to the Three of Cups. This is a weird message, but my angels just said if you recently broke up with someone, you may want to go through some sort of promiscuous phase to rid yourself of this previous person's energy, right? Basically, you want to go through a whole phase. Okay, I'm trying to be all diplomatic and PG rated. This Scorpio after dark. Let's get to it. The Page of Wands for me is the great trigger. 111. The Page of Wands here, the Knight of Wands. I feel like somebody wants to have a conversation with you ASAP. Okay. And I feel like that as part of this conversation, they're going to want to understand, okay, Scorpio, what are you going to commit to? Are you going to commit to me already? Damn, what do I have to do? You see me riding in on my night, my hair's all curled and I cleaned my shoes, right? So you don't see me. You see I got on this yellow dress. What the fuck is that? Over his armor? Right? Now also that kind of says to me that somebody could be painting a false picture, right? They're wearing a mask until you make a decision, and then you know what happens with masks when decisions are made. They fall off, right? Y'all ever meet those people or see those people on TV, those couples? It's like before they were married, they were all hot and cute, and then they got married, and they're looking like Carol Brady and what is his name? Mike Brady, right? They go into these traditional, conservative looking, images. Okay? So I do kind of feel like definitely someone is wanting to have a conversation with you ASAP. As far as what are we going to do, Scorpio? I'm tired of waiting. This is marriage, right? The Hierophant, I got the Lovers here too. Thought I saw, no, not the Two of Cups. But I have the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. I have the Empress and the Emperor. Somebody wants to marry you, Scorpio, and they want to know if you're going to marry them. Anybody else saying, hold up, hold up, right? Anybody else saying that? And angels are saying, yeah, like Seven of Pentacles. How you going to do this? How you going to work this out? Right? Yeah, my angel said beware of shotgun weddings, shotgun proposals. Scorpio, would you marry me? May I have your hand in marriage? Please, por favor. Sorry, I'm already taken by my little flaky poo. Yeah, somebody's basically tired of waiting. Scorpio, somebody's about to ask you to marry them. That's all I get. I'm trying, angels. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is an offer. I have 3 pages here. 4. Here, right? Under the sun. Somebody's about to pop a question. It could be a question of, hey, do you want to be my business partner? Hey, you want to go to the school dance with me? Hey, do you want to get married? Okay, Snowflake. Okay. You want to marry me? Will you marry me, Snowflake? I thought you've already married, Mama. Yeah? Okay. Can you go lay down then so I could do this reading? I'm going to do it myself. She's right here, by the way. Look, she giving a reading to y'all. You see them? You see that? Uh-oh. You gonna go see for Chestnut? Where's Chestnut? That's how I get rid of her. Chestnut's the dog across the street. Okay, so back to you, Scorpio. I apologize for the brief intermission. Somebody's gonna ask you to move in. Somebody is looking for some commitment from you. It could be your job, right? If you're a contractor, your boss is like, listen, Scorpio, we've asked you to come on with us, on board with us like 3 times. What is it going to take? Scorpio's like, listen, you got to put a ring on it, Steve. But here's the thing, that 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Emperor, the Hierophant again. Somebody's hoping and praying that you feel the same. This 5 of Swords is giving me the message of distance, right? The 5 of Swords is the first action of turning your back, right? And beginning to walk away, facing the other direction. The 6 of Swords is actually the first couple of steps you take in the position you're headed in, okay? So I kind of feel like somebody could be losing hope, losing faith. And angels are saying because of this, 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is the past repeating itself over and over and over and over and over in this person's mind, right? So somebody is feeling like the past is, God is about to tell the same horrible joke twice, okay? They're not necessarily looking at and or seeing the growth or opportunity in this situation. They're just focused on how not to repeat the past. And I just noticed something. 6 of Swords is here. 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So somebody is quote unquote trending in a very negative space. After the 8 comes the 9. After the 9 comes the 10. Okay? So I kind of feel like, somebody has their hearts, eyes, and soul set on you, Scorpio, coming on board, partnering with you, asking you to marry them. But what do we see in the end? The Tower. And what's under the Tower? The 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands are burdens. Before you two can come together, before you two can make the choice to come together, you see all of these pages. There's going to have to be some sort of conversation. The Knight of Wands rushes into action. So I do kind of feel like there is a strong level of impatience here. You know what I mean? Somebody's wanting to get to the altar. But it's like, what the fuck is your last name, Steve? Right? Like, huh? I know. Sorry. Y'all know my motto. You rush into it, you're going to rush right back out of it. Okay? But I do kind of feel like, again, somebody's losing hope or faith in you both coming together. Now, I also have to bring up a third party because I have 2 threes here. And although it's not the 3 of Swords, as in cheating, betrayal or anything like that, the 3 of Cups, I hope I said the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups here twice, this person may be trying to rush in because maybe you're keeping your options open. Maybe they're afraid of you getting with Chuck don't give a fuck, right? And Chuck is the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands is my fuck boy, fuck girl. Okay? So I kind of feel like there is a situation here where I don't want to say it's unrequited. I want to say when it comes to committing, it's absolutely one-sided. It's absolutely one-sided. I have the Hierophant with the 9 of Cups, the Hierophant with the 10 of Cups, the Emperor, and the 5 of Swords, right? So the trombone, angels are showing me the trombone. That's the Knight of Wands, right? The trombone is going long and then it's coming back and it's going long. Somebody is being hella inconsistent. Hella inconsistent. And I feel like Scorpio, if this is resonating with you and you know who this person is, right? You are nervous about committing to this person because they're not consistent. They go hot and cold. The Knights are being passionate and poetic and lusty and dynamic. Then he swings back over to impatient and spontaneous and impulsive, right? And non-committal. So this is non-committal, that's committal. Make that make sense to me. Somebody is wanting to impulsively commit to you. hmm My angel said that does not make a stable relationship. Angels are also saying too, baby, look at them pentacles. Look at them pentacles on that table, girl. You got the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. What are we working on, right? We're planning here, right? We're sowing some seeds. Okay, here we're planting, we're collecting our harvest, whatever is mature. Something about this situation is not matured. It's not reached the level of maturity. It's not reached the level of security. It's not reached the level of, what's the S word? Safety. Thank you. It's almost like this is a Page of Cups. We're still working. We're still, you know, it's new. Angels are saying whatever this is. New job. Hey, I just started. Now you saying to me you want me to run the whole department? I thought I was just coming in to help Sally out with her project. Now you're wanting to promote me over the whole department? Hold on. You know, let me get my bearings. Knight of Wands. The Sun, the Choice, the Tower. But again, what's up under this are some difficult cards. Can you see the Sun? You can see the Sun. Right? What's up under here is some difficult cards. I'm saying something to make you excited about moving forward calmly, peacefully. That's not a word. Reciprocally. That's not a word. It is right now. But there are blockages, and the blockages are, yeah, look, you haven't worked out the details. Again, I don't have enough information, right? Okay, Steve Johnson, Jenkins, Joseph, like, there's not enough information here, Scorpio. Okay, so I'm going to pull an additional spread related to this subject specifically versus going into another reading. So, angels, if Scorpio's person or if Scorpio is trying to rush towards a particular goal or objective, what? Oh, well, you're headed towards an ending. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's being possessive over you, Scorpio, right? Again, your manager may be like, listen, I said you could work with Sally for like 3 days. I ain't say no shit about you going over there full time, permanently. Who told you that? Okay. Six of Swords, there we go. Ace of Cups. Slow down. Slow down. Take your time. The thing that I like about the Six of Cups, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite cards. Why? Because it deals with mind and heart. The swords of the mind traveling over the emotions. Okay? And it's basically saying, listen, that Knight of Wands energy got you all riled up. Calm down. Like, what's the rush? Is the world coming to an end? I should hope not, angels. We done been here for 4.5 billion years, so. So what else does Scorpio need to know? Five of Cups. Yeah. Captain Save-A-Ho. Knight of Swords. Oh. Death card. Ooh. So you may be dealing with another Scorpio, maybe a Cancer, maybe a Capricorn. Star card. I don't know what that saying is, angels. Yeah. My angels are saying somebody's trying to plant seeds in concrete. I'll say that again. Someone is trying to plant seeds in concrete. Concrete is not a good environment for seeds to grow and spread their roots and blossom and bloom and mature and bear fruit if they're that kind of seedling, right? So the end of past disappointment. Somebody's not healed here. Anytime I see the Five of Swords fall down, y'all know it's crying over spilt milk. It's dwelling over some sort of heartbreak, some sort of painful situation. Somebody is depressed. Somebody is lonely. Somebody is sad. The Five of Cups, I don't know if I said the Five of Swords. The Five of Cups does represent crying, right? Um, um, and the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Cups. All right, LL Cool J. Somebody's needing love. And Scorpio, you know you're the King of Cups. You're the King of Love. So again, somebody's wanting Captain Save-A-Ho. Scorpio, are you Captain Save-A-Ho? We ain't saving no Scorpios, so you ain't Captain Save-A-Sco. These are feathers I have. I'm trying to make something for my Indian shakers. Anyway, what else do we have? So talk to me about more of what this situation is. Look, Four of Pentacles and Two of Cups. So either they're trying to hold on to this connection, right? They're trying to hold on to you. I have to say it. I don't think they're trying to hold on to you because they love you. I think they're trying to hold on to you because they don't feel depressed with you. They're trying to hold on or connect to you because you take away you, right? Three cups down, two cups up, three cups down, two cups up. They're the two cups right there. So if I could, right, this person without you is staring at the three cups down. With you, they turn around and focus on the two cups. Okay? But the three cups are still down. You know what I mean? The three cups are still down. So if they did an about face, death card, and focus on the two cups, it's almost like they're sweeping the three cups under the rug. Because again, they never picked them up. They just turned around. So the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords, yeah, I feel like they're wanting they're wanting a commitment. Angels just said the Knight of Wands, rushing in and rushing out. If they're rushing towards a commitment, they're soon going to have to rush out of it. I have to say this because that Six of Swords is there and the Six of Swords represents travel or distant. They could be trying to manifest some sort of trip or planning for some sort of trip to get to you. There was another message here with the Three of Cups from the previous spread with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Someone could also be trying to block you from connecting with someone else. The death of your independence and the changes in your financial status. It's not the death of your financial status. This is actually a positive, right? Because you're very independent. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not the death of your financial status. It's the death of your independence. Somebody's codependent, Scorpio. And again, let me be clear. I don't think they're loving you because of who you are. I think they're loving you so they don't have to feel lonely, so they don't have to feel depressed, so they don't have to feel any sort of negative emotions from the past. So now we have the Ace of Cups and the Star card. You could be dealing with somebody at a distance. The distance could be the third party, right? And I feel like this person they may be saying to themselves, well, shit, if we didn't have distance between us, Scorpio could give me their full heart. But I have the Ace of Cups and the Star card, right? There's somebody here, and I believe it's another Scorpio. I do. There's somebody here who right now is not loving themselves, and they're looking for all of the love to come from you. But the problem is, for a lot of you, you could be focusing on your money, your materialism, practical, right? Financial stability. And they're feeling like, okay, if I could just be with Scorpio, then I could be present for all of that overflowing love. Ladies and gentlemen, them and they, I feel like for you, Scorpio, right now, the only thing you trying to overflow is your pentacles, your pentacles, right? I see the Ace of Cups with the Star card. You know what I mean? Um, that kind of says to me somebody needs to refill these cups. They need to refill these cups. There's healing and there's wishing. Mm, mm, mm-hmm, mm. My angel said the Five of Cups is like having a hole in a cup. So no matter what's overflowing, right? Let me hold up the eight. Okay. That's what I said. Scorpios, folk, that's for the love of money. For the love of money. People robbing their brother. Come on out here, OJs. But I'm sorry, the universe just snatched me into a zone. But it kind of feel, if I could do this real quick. This is healthy love, right? This is what we're all supposed to do for ourselves. We're supposed to pour, 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 pour. That's for us. Everything else from Jan Van Zandt. This here is for everybody around you. This person has holes in their cups, or their cups have spilt over. So they're not in the process of filling, because their cups are on the ground. They're not doing that from themselves. All of the liquid they're giving, and these cups are bare, right? Yeah, look at that. So it's almost like they're wanting you to supply the liquid in these cups, the water, the energy, the emotion for these cups. So Scorpio, asking for a friend. Is this person thinking that you're supposed to carry, the relationship? Do they think that, oh, Scorpio's so loving, Scorpio loves unconditionally? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Scorpio loves their motherfucking self, hopefully. Okay? Not this one. Who is this Scorpio? Oh, okay. I don't know. Angels are saying it can't be October 5th because that's Libra. They're saying maybe if you were born around November 5th, you're the one who needs to fill your own cup. They're also saying the 15th. So the 5th or the 15th, this reading may run your ass over like a Mack truck. Okay? Now with the Star card and the Ace of Cups, that's the person Scorpio will commit to long term. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Long term investments, lump sums, right? In other words, Scorpio, and take your damn time. Thank you. Look, the Three of Cups there again. Look, under the Six of Swords. Look at this monkey. Look, look, look. Right? So there's healing that's needed. Somebody needs to slow their roll, take their time, temper their emotions. That's a soulmate card. Choose yourself. Because right now, again, we got empty cups. We got empty cups, except for this one. Except for this one that said, so you're the love. Yeah, look at. My angels are like, you're the one to love. You're the one everybody wants love from. Well, of course they do, darling. This is Scorpio. Scorpio's the king of cups. The king of cups is the owner of the cup factory. And you know what? He's also in the business of bottling water as well. So he's the supplier of the emotions and the cups. But you know how they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So the King of Cups, Scorpio, look at the death card again. A third Scorpio. Jeez, Moses. So the King of Cups can give you the cup and give you the water. It's up for you. It's up to you or somebody else to fill it, right? Yeah, I know. Good job. Good job. I love how y'all tied that together, angels. That was fucking epic. Okay. What final messages do we have for Scorpio since I don't have my oracle cards and Snowflake is sitting right at my feet? I don't want to roll my chair. God is good. Oh my God, he's so good. He's so good. She's so good. They so good. Woo! That's my divine partnership, by the way. That's my divine King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Here's the tarot couple, right? So I can't. My angels just said right now there are two feminines, regardless of gender, regardless of preference or status or anything like that. There are two feminine figures. Feminines are receivers of energy. Kings are deliverers of energy. Right now in this dynamic, everybody's waiting to receive. Definitely this person, right? They're waiting to receive. Hey, gimme, 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 gimme. But or should you be the master deliverer, right? Should you be the master sender? Hell no. I know that's right. Okay, so let me finish. I was pulling out the final cards. Yes, somebody needs to be the king to your queen, or vice versa. Somebody needs to be the queen to your king. My angel said the universal laws, the laws of cause and effect. This is going to happen and it's going to have this rippling effect. If I throw a penny in water, it's going to create a rippling effect. Rippling effect. So what is someone putting out there? That right there. That's what they're putting out there. Angels also said too, somebody could be holding a grudge, right? Somebody could be possessive. Somebody could be holding on to you. Somebody could be holding on to, oh, angels just said the past disappointment. Okay. That's funny as hell. My angels say, you mean to tell me they're going to walk into this relationship with baggage? Yeah, a lot of people do. Because they're not healed. Look, Four of Pentacles again. Look, it came out again. You saw me shuffling the Death card. Whatever this is, it's going to end. Look, Seven of Swords. Early, at the very beginning of the reading, Angel says somebody's wearing a mask. And I feel like the mask that somebody is wearing is that they're healed. And I feel like they're trying to present like they're ready for you, or, they're your person. Remember, Angels was like, oh, they're trying to be the one to you. I feel like they're trying to be the one to you, but they're not the one to themselves. Okay, all right. La 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 la. Do 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 do. The Smurf song. Smurf. I said Smurf. All right, I gotta go. So Scorpio, I don't know if this is you. I don't know if this is somebody you're dealing with. Then again, it could be somebody you work with. You could be, right, the employee, and your boss or your manager is the one who's insecure or disappointed because of performance, because of past employees, because of employees not living up to their full potential, right? And now they're trying to manage you, but they can't manage you with the mentality of, oh, Scorpio just going to be like everybody else, right? Scorpio ain't going to be able to do this job. Scorpio going to disappoint me too. Somebody in real life is thinking that way. And Scorpio, I don't know if that's you. Again, I feel like you're dealing with another Scorpio. If you're not dealing with another Scorpio, you're dealing with another water sign, Pisces or Cancer. Because Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, Page of Cups is Pisces for me. Queen of Cups is Cancer in the moon position. Page of Cups is Pisces in the Venus position. Okay? So if it's not another Scorpio, because you had the death card 3 times. And angels are saying, of course you had the death card 3 times because you had that Knight of Wands. So the death card 3 times represented death, birth, death, birth, death, birth. Knight of Wands, on again, off again, left, right, left, right, left. All right, I'm gonna go. If the reading resonates, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.